What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oklahoma State versus Cincinnati college basketball matchup going down Saturday, March 8th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up on Saturday's card. College Hoops card is solid. With the bigger conferences wrapping up their regular season and the smaller conferences heading towards the end of their conference tournaments. The NBA and the NHL is in full swing as well. So use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase, because for me, those 3-day and 7-day passes are less than buying each of Saturday's daily packages individually. And we normally go high volume on those days. So remember to use that promo code and hop on board. But we've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time. We're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Oklahoma State and Cincinnati. And, Oklahoma State coming in with a record 14-16 against the number this season, 13-17 against the number after ending up with an 83-70 loss at the hands of UCF on the road in their last matchup, while Cincinnati comes in 17-13 on the year, 13-15-2 against the number after ending up with a 54-49 loss to Kansas State in their last matchup. And right now that loss probably bounced the Bearcats from the last four in, or at least near the edge of the bubble, to one of the next four out, as they're behind Colorado State, Oklahoma, Texas, North Carolina, Nebraska teams that are in the mentioned in the latest bracketology report. And like I said, this Cincinnati team can ill afford any more slip-ups. I mean, they had already dug themselves into a bit of a hole early on in conference play, but they had started to turn it around a little bit before the losses to Houston and Kansas State. And I don't think the loss to Houston would have done much damage to their resume, but the loss to Kansas State at home did. The loss on the road at West Virginia didn't necessarily help, even though that game was not as close as that final score would have indicated. And, it got to the point where Wes Miller in the press conference post-game for Cincinnati apologized to the fans who went out and watched that game. He's like, I'm sorry for those of you who spent your money, came out to watch us, and watched us do that. So, I don't think it's lost on Wes Miller how bad that Cincinnati team looked in that Kansas State game. I can't imagine the practices leading up to this game were all that fun. And I think that this is going to create a refocused Cincinnati effort here. Cincinnati pretty much now has to win this game and go on a bit of a run in the Big 12 tournament, in my opinion, to make some noise and potentially, crash the NCAA tournament picture. Oklahoma State, they've beaten Iowa State and UCF in back-to-back home games. They've been a lot better at Gallagher-Iba. They're 11-3 at home this season straight up. But again, I just think that there's too much going in Cincinnati's favor for me to really look any other way than the Bearcats in this matchup. I just think that Cincinnati is the better team. And like I said, while, a team like Oklahoma State can provide value in some spots, in conference play, they've just been so bad offensively. They're dead last in offensive efficiency, dead last in two-point shooting. They're the best team in the conference at getting to the foul line, and it's where the majority of their points have come in terms of point distribution. It's where the greatest share has come. I mean, 24% of their points coming from the foul line leads the Big 12 in terms of point distribution. They are the most free throw reliant team in points, but Cincinnati's defense is first in the conference at limiting free throws. So if that goes out the way and you take those points away from Oklahoma State, don't know how they're going to keep themselves in this game. I think Cincinnati, like I said, is the better team. They've had better results on the road than what they had, earlier this season. They've started to step it up. Like I said, I think we see the sense of urgency here, especially with Wes Miller calling out his team post-game. So I'm going to roll with Cincinnati in this one. I'm going to lay the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.